Hello all. Today we have a new case. One of my colleagues or ex-colleagues wanted to fix something. He wanted to upload a Linux VM using a disk, VHD disk to Azure. But his problem is that the ISO, the bootable images in the Linux VM is now targeting the first one. And his problem is that the first two are failing, but the working one is this one, the third one. So let's first agree on something. I'm not an expert admin in Linux, but I will try to give you some hints and figure out how to fix the booting for this fix the boot for this Linux VM and prepare it to be bootable on Azure. Because if it boots on this image, and which is the default one, it will not work. But we will make the boot on this one. And also to agree on something, if we went to this grub menu, we are not able to fix the boot order from the grub menu, because I tried several methods and I tried all the methods on internet and Google and YouTube and whatever, and it all failed. So now we will I will tell you how to work on steps, and then we will move on. So the first step one, we need to reset the root admin for the bootable image. Step two, we need to modify the grub file of the grub file for the boot order. And the third one is to save the job done and test. So first, to reset the root admin order for the bootable image, we need to download a tool, and I already downloaded and tested it. I will put the link for that, and I will now move on with the tutorial. Now we can add as this one, Rescatux, and we will check if the boot is from the CD or okay, boot from CD. We will restart it now and try to boot from this CD. Okay. Okay, we now check the auto. So using this tool, we are just going to reset the root admin, so we can go inside the Fedora Windows and Fedora operating system, and reset and modify the grub file. As I said, we had many challenges here. I have no internet connection. I have no access to the Fedora image, and I need to upload it to Azure to have the bootable image working fine. Now, default settings. Sorry, I needed to. No, 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 no. Okay. Now we will start Rescav. Now we will go to the menu, and we will reset the password. Here you go. Change GNU Linux password. Okay, we run. It will search on its own for the bootable image and give us the ability to change the root password. Okay. As you can see, this a 28 version 28. It's a bit old. Now we choose the root user and we put whatever password. Now we will boot again to the operating system. We will remove the disk drive, eject. Let's start the VM. Okay. For this operating system, this one is 0, this one is 1, this one is 2. So the default values are put like this: 0, 1, 2. Okay. Now, after resetting the password for this operating system, we will log in and we will edit the grub file and say rebuild. We will put the number 2 as the default one. So from now on, it will be taking the second the boot to the default as we will see. Okay. Now we log in root. We use the password. Okay. We put sudo nano default grub. Okay. We put as grub default equal to this one. We will take it. We will save as always to be 2. Now we will save it. You put Control X, or if you want to get out, you put Control X and save. Yes. Okay. Now it's saved. Now we will rebuild the image with this command: sudo grub2 -mkconfig -o /boot /grub2 /grub.cfg. I'll put these commands. Now it's writing again. Okay, we will reset the VM to check if it worked. You will see. Okay, now it's taking by default the second the needed image, and it will boot up because this image is bootable but the other images are not. So we will try to reset also again. Let's see if it's working fine now. Okay, it's working fine. The 5 seconds and it will boot normally. Even on Azure it will boot normally. If we uploaded this VHD file, as you can see here, you go to this VHD file, upload it to Azure, and it will work normally. I will show you the login after a while. It will be the same as this one. Okay, this is the VM after upgrading, uploading the VHD file and make it boot on Azure. And as you can see, this is the boot diagnostics, the same login. And if you want to ping and also telnet port 22 is open and it's working fine. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and the easy fix we inserted inside. Thank you all.